Hey everyone, Elwyn Flyer here, and it is weekly arena time. So I was initially very excited because we are back into water season again, which means I can bring out legendary Dimitri, and it is also the bonus season for Kid Boyd. And Boyd was one of my most wanted heroes in Fae, though not maybe as a child unit, but I'm still very excited to eventually plus 10 him. And I do have a showcase that I have all the footage for, and we'll hopefully get around to editing tomorrow is the plan. So look forward to that for Boyd, because I'm really happy with his build. And yeah, I was like, you know what, I got a solid arena team, everything's gonna be good, it'll be all fine, and I had probably one of the hardest arena seasons of my time in playing Fae. I had technical issues with recording, first of all, and I don't know if I'm just maybe running out of phone space again and I just need to clear some stuff off, or what else was going on, but you'll see coming up in a second that there will be a cut. And I don't know how to explain that. I was doing the match, and then all of a sudden, all that was left of my footage was me ending the match. So you don't really get to see match 1, but we did make it through. And then later on, you'll see that it was, yeah, some devastating losses. And I maybe wasn't playing my best. Maybe I should have focused a little more, thought a little more. But I was like, no, arena's usually fine, and Dimitri can handle pretty much everything, and Boyd's got player phase. But yeah, this was a struggle season for sure. Whether or not I can move up to tier 21 or stay in tier 20 is yet to be seen. But in the meantime, while the matches are on screen, I am going to keep answering questions that I had gotten from Fire Emblem in the last video, because they left me so many wonderful questions. So the next question they had for me was, what is your most wanted characters to come into Fire Emblem Heroes? And I had mentioned it before that Boyd was actually one of my most wanted, and yay, he got into Fire Emblem Heroes. Just not the way maybe I was necessarily hoping for, but that's okay. Other characters I really want to see at this point are Sophie and Kiragi from Fire Emblem Fates. They are two of my favorite child kids, like child units. Of course they're kids. I can't English again, as per usual. They're two of my favorite child units from Fates, so I would love for them to get into Fae sometime soon, hopefully this year. Other characters as well. I would say from Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, Joffrey, I believe is how you say his name, and his sister Lucia. Like, it's so long overdue that, yeah, that there you have him in the game. Oh, and of course, like Kent, Sane, Will from Fire Emblem 7. Those three, I just want a Lindis Legion banner right away. And Marcus too, from Fire Emblem 6 and 7. Definitely, like, those characters I would put sort of high up in terms of characters I like to see. I'm generally pretty happy with whoever gets in the game, but I of course have my most wanted. Alright, so next question they had asked, they said, what heroes do you want to see get a Resplendent? And I actually have a video that I did a while back now, where I listed my top 10 most wanted heroes for Resplendents. And so far, the only one from that list to get one has been Seliph, which I was super excited about. I love that new Resplendent art. But no one else has gotten Resplendent from my list, sadly. So my top character is Ephraim. My god, I want him to get something so bad. He desperately needs help. I'm also just biased. I really want to merge on mine. He is struggling. He is struggling and he needs a merge to get better. So Ephraim at number 1. I also would love to see Olivia get a Resplendent, and I also want to see female Corrin get a Resplendent. And then I'd probably like change my order a bit now from what I had in my video, but another character I'd like to see get a Resplendent, not for new art but for stats, would be Ninian, because Ninian, she is very good at the dancing, but I'd love to try and make her do a little more combat. her attack stat just is really, really unfortunate. So a couple extra stats might help her out a little bit. So those right now are kind of the top picks I have for Resplendent. As of right now, our next Resplendent is Saber, which is really cool actually because I've never managed to pull him in all my time playing Fae. So I finally get my first copy of him, which is awesome. And his Resplendent art is so nice. Like, it's easily some of my favorite art. Maybe in the whole game, but definitely like some of my favorite for like Resplendent art. So I'm super excited to get him, and I can't wait to see who they announce next. So yeah. Let's see here. Next question. What heroes do you want to see get a seasonal ult? And, I mean, an easy answer is obviously just Dimitri. Dimitri could get any seasonal ult, and I would be very, very excited by that. And I've touched on it before, but we could, you know, give him some bunny ears. I'd also honestly like to see him as like bridal ult, you know, wearing a really nice suit. Other ults, you know, Summer Dimitri. I wouldn't complain about that. I would never complain about a Summer Dimitri. And then Halloween, just yeah, any Dimitri ult for a seasonal banner, I would be ecstatic. And then other characters, I'd really like to see Takumi get another seasonal ult. He's had 2, but I want more Takumi ults, of course. And then Sedith, I think, is another character that really, at this point, like, he's very popular in Three Houses, so I'm kind of shocked he hasn't gotten a seasonal ult yet, but neither has Flame, and I'm sure the two of them will come together in a seasonal ult. So that's something to look forward to. And then, who else? Who else would I like to see get a seasonal ult? I guess those are really all the top picks right now. Right, there is a duo seasonal ult I would love. I don't think it'll happen though, because they've both now been in a duo, and Harmonized was Korn and Azura being in a duo together, like for Halloween, I think would be really, really cool. But that's probably now a pipe dream, unfortunately. But yeah, those are some of my top picks. Oh, and Sumiya. I want Sumiya to get an ult really, really bad. She gets absolutely no love. So please, IS, if you're watching, give something to Sumiya this year. I really hope so. Alright, that I think is now it. Okay. So next question they had asked, they said, what heroes do you want to see get a Fallen ult? For them, they would like to get Scarlet and Renea, which are both really good picks. And we are expecting our Fallen heroes next month, and I'm interested to see who they go for. There's a couple picks from, I think, like 3 Houses, some Thracia genealogy picks, and otherwise, like, Fates as well, I guess, for me. I'm also I'm hoping Scarlet gets in the game in some capacity. I mean, as a Fallen ult, I would take it because it makes sense. My most wanted is actually, from the same game, is Fallen Gunter from Fates, and specifically the Revelations route. So spoilers if you haven't played that. But Gunter becomes basically a vessel or servant to the King of Vala, or the dragon. I can't remember his name right now. What is wrong with me? I claim I'm a Fates fan and I don't know his name. I'm gonna get crucified later for this. Okay, so yeah, I don't remember his name right now. But yeah, Gunter is being controlled by him, and I just think that'd be a really cool Fallen ult to see. So he's probably my number 1, but I have a feeling about who will be on the Fallen banner this year. I won't say it yet, just because I don't want to spoil anyone. So, checking back in on these matches, this is where everything kind of fell apart, because I didn't play smart. And, I mean, Boyd didn't get one shot, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this was a complete and utter loss. It was a game over, and I haven't seen that screen in a really long time, so that was bizarre. And yeah, I tried again, and spoiler warning, I lost this match. And I then struggled to get to the 5 in a row again. And it was very painful. And I did not record all those matches because it would take up so much storage with the amount of matches I had to do. But yeah, back to questions. They also then asked, what heroes do you want to see get a legendary outfit? Sheeta was actually one of my top picks for a potential legendary hero, and yay, she got it. I was super excited. My two other top picks right now for a legendary alt would be Takumi, because Takumi, he's one of my favorites. And, you know, I don't know if he's likely to maybe get that alt or maybe an ascended alt, but I'd love to see him get like a legendary alt where he is flying and using a colored bow, preferably. I just want a updated alt for Takumi. All his alts are pretty old now. And then my other pick would be Alencia. And she hasn't had an alt, I think, since her summer dancing alt, and that's been a really, really long time ago. And yeah, I just want to see her get a little better treatment. You know, be a flying staff, legendary hero. She is a queen. She definitely deserves it. So, fingers crossed for both of them this year. Both would be really, really cool. But yeah, those would be my legendary picks. And then after that, they had asked, what heroes do you want to see be a mythical hero? So for mythic heroes, a character I want to see super badly is Athos from Fire Emblem 7. We haven't gotten Athos yet, and it upsets me, but also gives me hope that maybe he'll be super duper broken because he's going to be a later game mythic. So maybe that would be really cool if they actually made him really busted, because he is super strong in Fire Emblem 7. And then for mythic heroes from Fae itself, I really hope we actually get Freya's brother, Freyr? I think is... Yeah, that's his name. I clearly didn't pay enough attention during that part of Faye's story, but I would like to see him get something. He's only had a summer alt, and it looks really cool. I've never gotten it, but I feel like he deserves it a little bit better. And then, of course, I want to see Fafnir get a proper mythic alt. His siblings have their mythic alts, and he has been left as a New Year's alt. And don't get me wrong, that New Year's alt, super good, super cool, art is awesome, but I'd like to see his base form too. So those would be my top 3 picks. And then I think I have time for one last question for them. And they had asked, who do you want to see get in as duo heroes? And I had already mentioned with the seasonal characters, I really want a Corrin Azura duo. It just unfortunately doesn't seem likely, given that they both participated in duos in a way. Other duos, though, that I would like to see. Something with Dimitri, of course. Maybe a Dimitri Dedue duo. That would be really awesome. And then from others, Seth and Flame too. I would really, really like, actually, since they're so close. But I'm trying to think not Three Houses. I know Three Houses is my favorite game, but I try and step away from my bias for it a little bit at times. Other games though. Should have thought about this a little bit more ahead of time. I thought I had ideas in mind, and now I'm turning up a blank here. So I guess I'll just stick with Dimitri and Dedue and Sedith and Flame. And in the next video, if I think of something else, then I'll touch on it before I go on to the next questions. But yeah, we reached the end of the arena run. As of right now, I will be moving back up to tier 21, but there's a pretty good chance I don't maintain that. So I may have to do another run, but it will be off screen. So I hope you all had much better arena runs than I did this week. And let me know down below how they went, you know, what characters you're hoping to see as the next Resplendent, and how you feel about Resplendent Saber coming out soon. So thanks, everyone. Oh, also, before I forget again, I'm really forgetful tonight. I'm so sorry. But I hit over 400 subscribers, and I almost don't believe it. So thank you so much for everyone who has been here since the beginning, has joined me along the way, or has recently found my channel. Like, thank you so much. It's really awesome that you all tune in. And right now I really only post the arena videos, but I will have some more videos coming out very, very soon. And I hope you all enjoy them. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone. And please remember to take care of each other. And I hope you all have a great rest of the day now. Bye!